How did CDOs trigger the Great Financial Recession? Have you ever wondered how a financial product could lead to a massive economic downturn? Let's break down the role of collateralized debt obligations in the Great Financial Recession. Collateralized debt obligations, often referred to as CDOs, were complex financial instruments that significantly contributed to the crisis. At their essence, CDOs are securities backed by pools of debt, primarily mortgage loans. Many of these loans were subprime, meaning they were given to borrowers with poor credit histories. These subprime mortgages were bundled together and divided into different layers known as tranches. Each tranche had varying levels of risk and return. The highest-rated tranches received top ratings, often labeled as AAA, while the lower tranches were riskier. The trouble began when lenders issued many of these subprime mortgages to borrowers who were unlikely to repay them. This was encouraged by the ability to package and sell these loans as mortgage-backed securities and then as CDOs. This process created a disconnect between the lenders and the borrowers, as the loans were quickly sold off to investors. CDOs recycled these risky mortgage-backed securities, often repackaging lower-rated tranches into new CDOs. This made it difficult to see the actual risk involved. Credit rating agencies assigned high ratings to many CDO tranches based on flawed models that underestimated the likelihood of widespread mortgage defaults. They incorrectly assumed that defaults would not be related, but when housing prices fell, many mortgages defaulted at the same time. Financial institutions like banks, hedge funds, and insurance companies held these CDOs. When the housing market collapsed, it led to massive losses across the financial sector. The interconnectedness of these institutions meant that the failure of one could lead to distress for many others. Additionally, many firms used high leverage, borrowing heavily to invest in these securities, which magnified their losses when defaults increased. As the CDO market collapsed, it created a loss of confidence that froze credit markets. This resulted in the failure or near failure of major financial institutions, forcing governments to intervene with bailouts and emergency measures to stabilize the economy. In essence, CDOs turned risky subprime mortgages into seemingly safe investments. They spread and amplified risk throughout the financial system, contributing to a cascade of defaults and institutional failures when the housing bubble burst. This situation serves as a reminder of how financial innovations, when not fully understood or properly regulated, can lead to significant economic disruptions.